Hey guys! Can you guys hear me? I'm using a microphone, so I don't know. Can you hear me? I guess that means you can hear me if there's a party emoji. Hey guys! Oh my god, I look so tired. I am really tired today, actually. Hey guys. How's everyone doing? Oh my god, 31 people. I'm so excited that you guys came. Remember we used to do these in our little Facebook group? Hey Cindy! We used to do these in our Facebook group, and now everything's on the website, and I'm really excited that I can save these after the fact and then put them on the website for you guys. Oh, thank you. You guys are so sweet. I'm so happy that tomorrow is Friday. This has been a long week. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. All right, so we can get started because it seems like lots of people are starting to join. Can we see the speakers? I don't know what that means. I want to see Rach Parcell. I want to see Rach Parcell too. I love her. Anyways, we're going to talk about the surprising future of influencer marketing, which I wrote a post about on the Style Collective website this week, and actually have been working on this post for 3 months, actually 4 months now. It's now April. I've been working on this post for a really long time because I really wanted to get the lay of the land and think about this for a long time and then put my thoughts together and see what you guys thought. And so far, I can show you. There's been a bunch of comments. 12 comments. So you guys seem to like this post. It was a great read. Thank you so much. Yeah, I like to think about things for a long time. But this one, yeah, I was really excited about this one because one of the biggest issues that I see with this industry is that everybody in the media just keeps talking about influencer marketing and how you make money through three traditional ways, which is affiliate marketing, sponsorships, and brand partnerships. I think those, yeah, advertising as well. Sorry, sponsorships and brand partnerships are the same thing. So affiliate marketing, advertising, and sponsorships / brand partnerships. And those are fine ways to make money as an influencer, especially if you've been doing this for a really long time and you have a huge audience, you have loyal readers and followers. Those are awesome ways to make money. But if you're starting out, it's a little tricky. It's harder to make money using those three ways. I've been able to listen to what you guys are saying. As you know, I'm the founder of Style Collective, which is an influencer community, and we have over 1,200 members. So I'm always trying to gauge what's going on in this industry. I send out surveys, I read through the forums. I always try to get a gauge on what's going on. How old am I? I don't know if I want to answer that, but I'm not in my 20s, I'll tell you that. Anyways, so the first issue is supply and demand. If you read the article, then I think the first issue is supply and demand. It's becoming really trendy to be a blogger, but I think it's really cool. It's really good time to start a blog and get to know yourself and who you are, figure out your authentic self, what you stand for, what your values are. It's a great creative outlet. It's an awesome way to learn social media. You can start a different business from launching a blog. But if you want to truly be a blogger, I'm not located in LA. I'm actually about an hour north of Boston in the Northeast. Moving to Raleigh soon though. So if you want to do it as a blogger, then it's still an emerging industry and brands are still starting to learn how to work with influencers. Not everyone has a marketing budget for influencer marketing, and there's more bloggers than there are brands that want to use bloggers for marketing. Yay, Raleigh. I know, I'm very excited. So that's the first issue. The second issue is that revenue isn't diversified. There's too many influencers that are relying on just brand sponsorships for their income, and the problem is that you can be the hot new rising influencer one minute and then they'll switch to the next hot rising influencer after that. So you're left without any brands. And I'm trying to read what you guys are saying while I'm talking. Gauging followers, strategies only help with ghost followers. Any advice? We can have a Q&A at the end. Ask me that at the end. So what was I saying? Okay, so if you're working with a brand and they decide to work with the next hot influencer, then what are you going to do? It's not really within your control. And then the other part of it too is your readers are eventually going to get sick of seeing sponsored posts after sponsored posts. It's going to start to look spammy. And I'm not saying that to be mean. I know that it's a way to make money, but I have talked to a lot of blog readers and they say that they stop following bloggers because it starts to get spammy. So it's just, you have to balance it. You have to be very careful, and you can't rely on just brand sponsorships alone because that's a single point of failure. And if a brand decides that they don't want to work with you, or if influencer marketing all of a sudden isn't a thing anymore, then what are you going to do? You have no control over that situation. The third part is what I just mentioned, single point of failure. So this also talks about affiliate networks. If that's your only source of income, again, you're not relying on yourself for generating income. You're relying on somebody else's network, somebody else's platform. If it goes down, then you're at the mercy of that affiliate network. If they go bankrupt and they go out of business, then what are you going to do? So it's just something to think about. I wouldn't get really worried about it. These are all ways that you can monetize as a blogger, and it's fine to use these things. But what I'm trying to do is challenge you guys to think of other ways to make money where you are in control and not somebody else, okay? And so this is what I think. And you guys agreed with me in these comments, which I was pretty excited about because I was a little nervous about posting this. Sorry, I missed your question before. You can definitely reapply. Yep, definitely reapply. All right, so I think that influencers are the new wave entrepreneurs. And the reason that I think this is because you ladies are hustlers, working hard, and have readers that love you and trust you. You are being your authentic self. You're giving tips. You're basically doing content marketing. That's what blogging is. You're creating content that creates value for someone that's reading. You're creating tips for them, tips and tricks. And so what if your content that you were writing supported a product or a service, consulting, personal styling services, a monthly membership club, things like that? What if your content supported those things that were yours and yours alone, that nobody else could take away from you? And that's one way to be in control of your destiny and the way that you make money as a blogger. Oh, thank you so much, Maggie. You're so awesome. So you can do affiliate marketing, you can do advertising, you can do brand sponsorships, but I think that the fourth one to add in there is to have your own thing, because nobody else can have that but you. Everybody else can do the other three things, and then you have to compete with them. But what about you doing your own thing? Think about what you really love doing. Do you love styling people? Then start personal styling services. Are you a personal trainer and you love training people? Then create a monthly membership platform with workouts. I actually helped a member do this earlier last year, and she's doing awesome now. She's also speaking at local conferences. She was just in a magazine column, did a photo shoot with them, and she's really building her local brand and training other personal trainers, training people, clients, and then doing it online. She's doing a mix of both in-person and online. So you can definitely take your blog into your local community and market yourself and build relationships in your local community. But that's a different conversation. So I think that the possibilities are endless with creativity. If you think about bigger bloggers, I know some have their own swimsuit lines, their own clothing lines. If you follow Lauren from The Skinny Confidential, she's one of my favorite bloggers. She has a blog consulting business with her friend Fashion Lush Erica, who is also hard to do in Little New Hampshire. Oh, I feel you, girl. I'm in New Hampshire too. But it's possible. I started Style Collective from New Hampshire, and I do consulting through my blog, and I speak at UNH, and I'm helping students down at Mount Ida with their capstone projects, so it's definitely possible to do stuff in New Hampshire. Yes, Lori, that's awesome. 500 seeds for a $5 course. That's a really good idea. And it doesn't have to be expensive. You can make something that's inexpensive and it's high volume. That is a high volume product at a low price point. And that's easy for someone to just say, oh, I'm going to spend $5. And that was one of the reasons why I made Style Collective $10 a month. I wanted it to be an accessible price point, and I wanted to help as many people as possible. I don't like the online courses that cost thousands of dollars. That's me personally. So that's why I created something that was a low price point for people. You're late. It's okay. I'll post this on the website. How long has it been? 11 minutes? You're not too late. All right, so the best part is that any influencer can do this. And if you think about it, when a business starts, like somebody is a business owner and they open a boutique, they have 0 followers, 0 credibility. Love more tips on how to get started in styling people. Someone reached out to me to style them and offered to pay me too. That's awesome. You know, I was telling my husband the other day in the car that I have no time to shop because the closest mall is an hour and 15 minutes away in New Hampshire. And I don't like ordering stuff online. I have to return it and it's a pain in the ass. And I said, you know, I would just pay someone to buy me clothes and style me. And it's definitely possible. You can find people and style them in your local community, even online. You can, you know, do whatever you love. What's the question? How do you love? How do you live? I have been up here for 7 years. This is one of the reasons I'm moving to Raleigh. There will actually be shopping there. I can't wait. I do virtual styling and in person. That is awesome. That is so awesome. I need help. Someone style me. I love this. So anybody can do these. Anybody can start a business. You can start an e-course in addition to everything that you already do as an influencer. As you're building your audience, building your readers, have something else that is truly yours that you can sell. Whether it's an e-course, yes, you can reapply to Style Collective, please. What do you think about incorporating network marketing product into your blog and selling it like lip sense or something? Yes. Okay, I have a story about this. Okay, so I used to be part of Chloe and Isabel, which is a jewelry company. And what I did is I incorporated it into my blog when I first started it in October of 2014. And I went to a local boutique in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, which is no longer there, unfortunately, because there's, you know, not a huge market for shopping and fashion up here. Closest mall is an hour and a half away, hour and 15 minutes away. And so anyways, I went to her store and I pitched her. I just messaged her on Facebook and said, I want to come in and I want to sell my jewelry in your store. And then in exchange for allowing me to do this, I'm going to do marketing services for you. I'm going to help you get the word out about your store because it's new. And we're going to do some collaborations. We partnered with a local nail salon and a restaurant that was having brunch and did all these cross promotions. And so I did it out of creativity and I sold the jewelry in her store. And I was able to make a decent side income by doing that. So definitely using those what are they, direct sales companies, right? You can definitely do those. If you put on a cute lipstick and wear it in your outfit of the day post, that's a really awesome way to market one of those types of products. Let's see, I do product and event reviews. Food reviews, keep getting free but would like to get paid for it as well. Food reviews. What if you did an ebook with the places to go visit in your local city, almost like a tour? It could be for tourists coming in. You could try and target some SEO, best things to do in blah, blah, blah city, and then they can come to your website, read the blog post, and then buy your ebook. How could I do a styling service online? Do you have to use email marketing? Well, let me get back to that in a minute. Okay, so the thing the point I was trying to make before I went off on a tangent is that anybody can do this. Anybody can start something on the side through their blog, whether it's in person. I did mine in person. I did consulting for a local boutique. You can do it through your website. You can do virtual services. You can do products through drop shippers. You can create your own product line if you want to. You would have to take on that inventory risk, or you could do DIY, like make your own jewelry. That would be really fun. But the point is that you already have an established readers that are looking at your Instagram, following you, seeing what you're up to, reading your blog, those types of things. And any other business doesn't have that. They're starting from absolute ground zero. So use that to your advantage, because other businesses don't have that when they're starting. So anybody can do this. You don't have to be a huge influencer. You can be a micro influencer. You can be starting out. You just have to do it. That's the most important part. Showing up and doing it, right? Ideas are cheap, but execution is everything. Let's see, what are some of these questions? What about products? I think I missed the first part of that question. So I want to have a conversation with you guys. Like, what are you guys doing? What do you want to do with your blog? What are you doing? How can we get this conversation started and try to shift the way everybody talks about the industry? Because I really don't like how everybody's so hyper-focused on brand sponsorships. I would love to see more women doing their own things. Really into celebrities, pop culture. No question is dumb. No. Is there a way I could incorporate that into my blog or YouTube? Worried there might not be an audience for it. Okay, so the first thing that popped into my head, and I'm sure there's tons of other ideas, you could do look for less, because I know that you like pop culture, and you could do something around styling an outfit based on what a celebrity is wearing. I don't know, that's the first thing that popped into my head. I don't know if that sounds interesting to you, but you want to start consulting? Okay, so if you want to start consulting, just think about what you are really knowledgeable on, and the main goal is to provide value. Always provide value. And as long as you know more than the person you're consulting, then you can call yourself an expert. I promise. Interior design services to my readers, that would be awesome. I was actually just on this website that's called Alice and Lane. Have you heard of it? You should check it out. They have design services right there. See? Oh, thank you. I can't wait for the podcast either. I just recorded the first episode yesterday. News and gossip, like Perez Hilton or E-News. Maybe try to pitch your local news station and see if you could do a gossip segment, a news segment. I know that some of the girls do style segments on their local TV stations. That's kind of fun. Affordable looks. Oh, I missed that question. Can I scroll up? Oh, I can. Affordable looks on my YouTube and blog. How can I incorporate this? Okay, I found this other website. It's called, what is it called? Let me just Google it real quick. It's Style Challenge. This woman created stylechallenges.com. Okay, so what she did, and I'll show you the website. Stylechallenges.com. So she created these little ebooks for people to purchase. Capsule starter, casual starter capsule, $19. And I think that you can go to her website and you can join this program and you can sell your own collections. And it's just like little polyvore collections. They're really cute. And so she realized that people loved these style challenges she was putting together, so she packaged them up, and every season she tells her readers what to buy, and they buy these little style capsule collections from her, and she styles them that way virtually. So that's a really cool thing too. Let's see, I missed some of the questions because I was showing you guys that website. Direct traffic to blog, trouble earning money from affiliate posts. It's hard if you don't have a big audience. Traffic to blog, I would say pick just a couple of social channels that you're really good at. Instagram's a good one. Facebook is a good one. There's tons of groups on Facebook. There's also groups on the Style Collective website. And then I would also say SEO is also going to be your best friend for people finding you organically. Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up. On my blog post are how-tos, how to wear something, style something, how can I take that and grow into styling. I think that the style challenge thing answers it, and then you could also do styling services as well. How do you manage multiple social channels? I'm struggling between finding content for Facebook, Twitter, on top of Insta. I would say pick one or two if you're struggling. Pick two that you're really good at and just own them and forget everything else. You just have to do the best that you can do. How can I drive traffic to my blog? I think I already answered that one. Do you think YouTube and Snapchat are essential to growing your blog /Insta? So I think that Snapchat is really great for creating a personal relationship and putting a face behind the brand. People want to get to know you. They want to know what you stand for. They want to hear your story. And that creates an authentic connection with your readers. And when you trust someone and you like them, you're more likely to purchase something from them. Let's see. Love doing those collages, but they don't seem to get as much traffic. Want to make a media kit. Do you have to get together a large following base before putting them together? No, media kit is just your stats. You don't need a large following for a media kit. Pick two what? Oh, pick two social channels. Two social channels that work well for you. Sorry, I talk really fast. I'm from New York. Can you tell? Pick two social channels that work best for you. For my personal social channels, I focus on Instagram and using Facebook, and then also using the Style Collective website and SEO. Those are the things that I focus on. Repeat the answer of how to get traffic. I must have been talking a mile a minute. Rich pins, we have a post on that on the website on SC, so you can go check that out. Yes, Forecard does make a free media kit. I do like their media kit. What type of services are brands usually looking for in terms of consulting? That's a really long answer. Actually, the answer is in our pitching e-course. It outlines everything about what you can pitch as an influencer. So if you're a member, you get that for free. If you're not a member, you can purchase it in our shop. But I want to hear more about what ideas do you guys have around creating opportunities for yourself. I love all these questions around marketing and promotions. We can definitely do another Instagram Live about those topics, but I would love to hear more about what are your ideas for, pursuing something as an entrepreneur. How can I publish an article to SC? I also do blog consulting, have launched a few bloggers, would love to do a post on blog growth. That's awesome. Send me an email. I would love for you to do a guest post on SC about that. That's great. Yeah, so let me know, ladies. What are you guys thinking? Eventually create a creative content company that will create campaigns and content for brands. That's awesome. That's definitely needed. I know that there's a lot out there, but I think that you could find a unique angle that is yours. And definitely the way to figure out how to solve a problem with a business is survey everyone, ask everyone questions, and try to figure out where the problems are. So if you have readers, ask them what they need help with. They'll tell you. Let me see. I'm trying to catch up. What types of posts attract more followers? It's specific to each person. You just have to be yourself. You have to be your authentic self, and people will identify with that and they'll relate to it. So it's different for everyone. Turning my blogversary party this summer into SC party in Orlando. Oh my God, I love that. I love that so much. That's awesome. That is the best birthday present. Do personal styling and have thought of doing a Groupon as a startup. That's awesome. You know what else is needed? I have so many clothes that companies have sent me for blogging. I don't know what to do with them. We need to start something where we can all sell these clothes that we don't need anymore. online boutique as well, but online is so hard to produce sales for me. That's why I started blogging. That's awesome, because then you can use your blog to create awesome, really good content and do content marketing for your boutique and show how to style the outfits. That's a really, really great idea. Best way / software to make printables. I don't know what printables means. Can you expand on that? I did a freebie thinking about creating a file in Spanish for my audience that wants to start a blog in their country. That's awesome. That's a really good idea. Yeah, and you can do things with fashion and styling. You can do things with blogging and marketing if that's what you like. It just depends on what you like. If you're starting a blog to help people with fashion, then go down that road. If you're starting a blog to learn social media and help other influencers and other brands, then go down that route. That's kind of the route that I took. So it just depends on what you like and what your interests are. Love to create and sell those. I don't know what printables means though. Can you explain that? I have a lifestyle and beauty box I sent to a few of your girls when they did a weekend NYC weekend. Oh, that's awesome! I heard about that, the weekend trip. I'm really excited to read their posts. I feel like I'm really behind on these. Want to make a purpose to each meetup. Blog consulting, I have a hard time launching that. Would love to have online boutique and styling services. I love these ideas. My big dream is to do a small home and garden line. I've seen some bloggers work with brands to create so-and-so X blog name products. Yes, those are licensing their names. So they don't have to own the inventory, but they give their name to the product line, and then their followers recognize that that's their name and they designed it and people are excited to buy it. That's awesome. I love her from New York City as well. Didn't know that about you. Well, not New York City, about an hour north of New York City, but we can pretend it's New York City. What do you think about photographing stock photos and offering membership for that through a blog? Yes, I've seen people do that, and that's awesome and definitely needed. Actually, I am part of a photography membership, and I use all her photos for the Style Collective photos. Love that. How do you connect with other local bloggers? Lots of virtual SC friends, but haven't met any of my fellow Toronto bloggers in the flesh. Okay, I'm going to show you. This is really awesome. Okay. Sorry, I was pointing the phone down. So if you go to community and you go to SC Sister Map, this is a new feature. So you can do this little button here, which says, show me your location, and it's based on where you live, and then you can zoom in, and you can find people where you live. And when you click on the pin, it shows name, email. Don't shot that. Sorry, Kelly. But you get the point. It's a really awesome new tool. All right, I am super behind on all these questions. Let's see. I'm going to just go all the way to the bottom. Let's see. What point should you create an LLC? We have a blog post about that. Actually, a video interview with a tax expert who talks about when you should create an LLC, and then she also talks about what you can and cannot expense. That's for members only on Style Collective website. So if you want to join, just click the link in our bio. But I think that I've taken enough of your time. We're half an hour in. I love all these ideas. I love the conversation that you guys are having about launching your own thing through your blog and through your website and thinking a little bit differently, doing something that's unique to you and your gifts that you have, that you can bring value to other people. So I absolutely love this. What about a live feed style Q&A for my styling services? Yeah, that would be awesome. You should definitely do a Instagram live on that. And if you want to send me the date and time, we can put it in the calendar and we can let everybody else know in the group. That would be really great. So thank you so much for tuning in. If you're a member, I will post this on the blog post from Wednesday. And if you're not a member, you can find out more by clicking the link in our bio. We are a community for fashion and lifestyle bloggers. It's only $10 a month, but it's the best $10 that you'll spend, I promise. All right, so thank you so much, ladies, for tuning in. If you loved this Instagram Live, let me know. I'm going to try to do one this weekend, just pop in for Q&A, because you guys had a lot of questions, a lot of really great questions, and I missed a bunch of them. So I'll pop in again this weekend on Saturday and do another little Q&A. Thank you, ladies, so much for tuning in, and thank you for being part of Style Collective. It means so much to me. All right, I love you, ladies. Have a great night, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.